Sanibonani, dumelangi, abusheni, menjani, mekona, enda. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. IamThaboMongezi. And yeah, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment as you're watching the video. The new ones who are new subscribers, you guys are definitely welcome. Please also don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. Go Facebook, go Twitter, go Instagram, TikTok. It's ThaboMongezi. So yeah, guys. But anyway, today, guys, I just wanted to talk about moving on after my breakup with my then husband. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about moving on after my breakup. That is one department that has just been something else. Sometimes we think it is dating. It's just moving from one person to the next and normal, and it's a different story depending on how the breakup was. So, and in my instance, that after my breakup, there is someone who showed interest, and it was still the early stages, very, very early breakup, and I'm not going to make excuses for it either way as well. It was the early stages, and Mr. me and my husband Ben, and the guy was there. He was there, and he was everything amazing. Everything that you can, I think, maybe think of or want in a guy. I think he was doing everything right at that time. And the unfortunate part is that I couldn't love him how I feel he deserved to be loved, because I was just coming out from Mshado, then trying to move on. So I don't know whether trying to move on was to fill the void or trying to escape from the reality, whatever the case might be. And he was saying, no, it's like, well, take your time. There was no pressure from his side. He was like, you know what, you can take your time. We're dating, like dating is concerned. You can just get to know each other and all that. And I was okay with that, but I somehow felt, this love that he's giving was going to suffocate me. And I felt, the love that he was giving, it's the love that I have received before from, I think somehow, somewhere, he was reminding me of my husband, because he was doing everything right. Then now it took me back to my husband was doing everything right from Italy and I. And I think how he was, when I say someone was amazing, he was amazing, communication wise, attention, giving attention, like, and he was also a spoiler. He was also a spoiler, but I had to cut the story short with him because I felt because I couldn't, it was way too early, and I couldn't love him. I feel how he deserved to be loved, and I knew because I'm capable of loving, but I was like, something in me it's not free. Something in me is not giving. I'm not giving myself. I'm not fully invested. And it's understandable with the early stages, yes, but I was not giving myself. And even where communication is concerned, because I was even I think scared even of having to attach myself, would say maybe emotionally attached to this person. And in as much as he was doing everything, and that was good because it was something that was filling the void, but it was unfair. to him, because he was honest with everything, and he was asking me, would say, what are you looking for? And I told him, would say, at this stage I don't know what I'm looking for. I didn't know what I was looking for. But I knew would say where relationship is concerned, I knew would say it's messed up, and I was like, let's just take it easy and just see. Let's just go with the flow, because I was confused, and I didn't know where I stood with so many things. And he was understanding enough, but I felt good say I'm stringing him along, or ngimthwesa umthwalo wami. So I couldn't do that. I was being unfair to him. I was being unfair to him, because he was, when I say he was, I'm speaking in the past, but he at that time when we were getting to know each other and all that, he was everything you can think of or that you wish to have in a guy. Not knowing would say he had his own scandals and things that maybe he was that I didn't know of, but what I knew and what I know is that he was amazing. But I was coming nemtwalo, I was coming with trust issues. I was coming with insecurities. I was coming with conditional love. I was coming with, yes, I know what I'm capable of loving, but I cannot love you to that extent. I cannot open up my heart and give you that. I was doubting a lot of things. Whenever he said something, I would question myself. What's okay? Is it genuine? Is it real? What is really happening? And all that. And I just couldn't. I just couldn't. And it makes sense when they say, Guti, broken people break people, because I felt, Guti, I really broke his heart. Because what he wanted from me, I couldn't give. I was messed up. When Jolo is concerned, I was messed up. And I couldn't love him the way he deserved to be loved. I couldn't give him the attention, and I was giving him conditional love because it was restricted. I couldn't open up and give him myself, like self. And as understanding as he was, but I felt good, you'll understand for how long. I don't know how long I'm going to be going through this, and what it's going to take, and what will happen. So rather we not go far with what is happening now. Rather see cut a short lenzaba say early before iyakashani, because I'm not myself. I know what I'm capable of loving, but how I'm loving you, or how I'm claiming to be loving you, is not right, or it doesn't feel right. So that was me trying to move on, but it was an epic fail, and it's my fault, because I couldn't give anything. I couldn't give the love. I could try and give the attention, but I had days where it didn't know a lot. I felt he was gonna be moving on very fast, like, because whenever he asked about something and all that, I'm thinking with the information that you want to know and all that, I think you're moving on too fast, too quick for me. The next minute I'll know we'll be staying together. Because at this pace and rate, he's excited about being in a relationship, or getting to know this person that he wants to date and all that, or being with that person. But now, I've stayed with someone before. That thing doesn't excite me, of staying with someone. I've been married. The idea of being married or getting married again, is as much as I want to get married again, that doesn't excite me. So what excited him was not exciting me. And that is something that I was also, it was going to be unfair from me for him. Go, yeah, like, yeah, I think it was going to be unfair. Good see, he'll be excited alone about certain decisions and stages in his life. Meanwhile, I'm not, because I've been there before and I know the experience. Well, it was an experience with a different person, but I know the experience, so it's going to be unfair me doing that to him. So then I decided, would say, that's a chapter in my life that I just wanted to close for some time. An improvement even that had to do with Mjolo, because I was not myself and I was not ready to be in that position. And it was too early even for me to, to move, like try and move on. I needed to deal with myself and with my demons and with my insecurities that I had and the trust issues that I had, and go back and tapping into that space of being able to love again without conditions, because I was at the space of now going to love with conditions. So that is what also one of the reasons that led me to go for counseling. So yeah, that is me, guys, who's trying to share my story or my part of my life. But it is true that broken people break people. I've done it, and yeah, I know something that also I'm not proud of, that I broke someone's heart when they came with good intentions. But impilo njalo. But yeah, guys, I think as you want to move on from a certain chapter in your life, there are certain things that you need to look at. If you are ready emotionally to move on, because we are too quick to move on, and we make it look easy. We say, okay, if I break up with this one, I can have another one next week. But then, are you emotionally ready for it? Are you invested, or are you just pushing time? You're trying to fill a void. Are you trying to escape from reality? Are you getting a rebound? Are you getting healing? Have you healed? Because yes, we have this thing of saying that, no, I cannot mourn someone who's alive. We move like we move on. Yes, we move on. It makes sense. It's good to move on. But then, have you healed? Have you dealt with your demons? Is it the time? Like, do you feel good? Say, yes, it might feel good. Say, it's right with you moving on, but like when you sit and have a self introspection about your decisions, what does it say? Are you moving on for the right reasons or with the right reasons? I think is okay. Yeah, but moving on, are you doing it because you don't want to be alone, or you're doing it because you're trying to fill a void, or you're trying to escape from what you're dealing with, the demons that you're dealing with? Let us move on with pure intentions, not because we're trying to escape from certain things, because one way or the other we had people along the way, and it's unfair. I'm speaking from experience, and it's not also something that I'm proud of. Hence, I took it upon myself to say I would take the longest time, or whatever time that I need, to have time to self and refresh, regain and work on self before I open that chapter again. But anyway, it is that. Guys, have an awesome one. I love you so much. And until the next video, it is love from me to you. Don't forget to subscribe as you are watching. Thank you.